Hi, I'm Bacani with YSP, and today we're going to be learning about a new type of chemical reaction. Actually two, endothermic and exothermic.
First, let's review what a chemical reaction is. This is when two things, which we call reactants, are needed to be added together to make a new thing. The end thing is called a product. In this example, we have two reactants and it creates a product. It's important to remember that all of the atoms, or the materials that make up the reactants, are conserved. Just like how the contents of a reaction are conserved, the total energy of a reaction is conserved. Sometimes, reactions lose or gain temperature. This is what happens in endothermic and exothermic reactions. Endothermic reactions absorb heat, meaning that their surroundings will be cooler. Exothermic reactions release heat, and thus the surroundings will be warmer. We can test to see which reactions are which by measuring the temperature before and after the reaction. Frances Arnold is a chemical engineer that was awarded the Nobel Prize in Chemistry in 2018 for her work in research in creating enzymes in organisms that help to solve humankind's many chemical problems. Without the basic understanding of chemistry and chemical reactions, she would not have been able to go to such great lengths. Now we are going to be mixing pairs of reactants to see if the reactions are endothermic or exothermic. The reactant pairs are as follows: water and Epsom salt, water and new salt, which is a salt alternative, vinegar and baking soda, hydrogen peroxide, and dry yeast. If you're following along at home, you might also need something to hold these liquids and materials together, and also a thermostat. For each pair, we will first place the liquid and record the temperature at the beginning. Then we will add a teaspoon or tablespoon of dry material to the liquid and wait 2 minutes for each. Then record the final temperature and find a difference. This will allow us to see if the materials got warmer or colder. First, we'll start with the water and the Epsom salt. So the first thing we're going to do is add water to this petri dish and then take the temperature. Mine said it was at 26 degrees Celsius to start. Then, we'll add a spoonful of Epsom salt and then wait 2 minutes until we record the temperature again to see that our new temperature recorded was 24 degrees Celsius, which was 2 degrees lower than what we started with. Now we're going to repeat the process for the next 3 experiments as well. The next one was the water and the new salt. The initial temperature was 26 degrees Celsius. Then after we add in the dry material, which is the new salt, and waited 2 minutes, we saw that the temperature lowered again to 23 degrees Celsius this time. And for the last two, we have to be a little bit careful because it can get quite messy. We're going to start with the vinegar, and then remember to take the temperature of the vinegar. It started at 22 degrees Celsius. Then when we add the baking soda, you'll see that it starts to fizzle up. Then we're going to wait 2 minutes to watch this fizzle out for a little bit, and then we'll take the temperature. And then as you can see, the temperature was about 19 degrees Celsius. And then finally, for our last one, we'll add in the hydrogen peroxide, take the temperature. We'll see that it's 25 degrees Celsius. And then we'll add in the yeast. I had to mix it up a little bit with the spoon so it could fully incorporate. We'll see a really cool reaction here. And then we'll wait for 2 minutes and take the temperature. After waiting 2 minutes, it read that it actually got warmer and was 31 degrees Celsius. Here's a quick look at our results. The water in the Epsom salt went from 26 degrees Celsius to 24 degrees Celsius and was endothermic. The water in the new salt also lost temperature, meaning it was endothermic. The same goes for the vinegar and the baking soda, making all those reactions endothermic. But the last reaction, the hydrogen peroxide and the dry yeast, was 25 degrees Celsius to 31 degrees Celsius, which means that it gained a lot of temperature, which makes it an exothermic reaction. Hopefully you were able to learn a lot about endothermic and exothermic reactions and how to tell the difference between them. Thanks for watching. See you again soon.